Welcome to another installment of the Champions of Chime Amp Roundup. We've gathered 9 EL84 driven gems to duke it out at the hands of session aces Justin Derrico, Taylor Locke, and Steve Travato. Up now is a 65 amps London. The London's 2-channel design featuring vintage Vox and Marshall-like tones has made it one of the company's most popular rigs. This 18-watt combo features a duo of EL84 power tubes, 2 12AX7 and 1 EF86 preamp tubes, and an EZ81 rectifier tube. The Trem channel features high and low inputs with cut, speed, intensity, tone, and volume controls, while the color channel features high and low inputs with color, tone, bump, and volume controls. The amp we tested is a 212 combo with one Celestion Alnico Blue speaker and one Celestion G12H speaker, and retails for $32.95. 65 Amps also offers the amp as a head or a 112 combo. Let's hear it.
My name's Justin Derrico. I play guitar for Pink, and I'm also in the house band for The Voice. This is a Nash guitar, Bill Nash, and it's very reminiscent of some guitars that you've probably seen before. And I believe the pickups in it are Lawler pickups. They're single coil, and it's relict. It's pretty sexy. So this is my darling, my baby. This is just a Les Paul standard. It's a 2006, not chambered. The pickups in it are, I believe they're Burstbuckers. They're just standard what came in it. The only different thing that I did to this guitar was I put a Fishman Piezo power bridge on it for the acoustic stuff, and that's pretty much it. Broken headstock. It sounds bitchin'. I actually really dig this amp. I like the color channel. I like how you can sort of brighten it up and make it sort of thin and brittle, and then sort of come back and make it nice and warm. Love the tremolo on it. The tremolo is killer. What I don't like about it is when I step on the pedal and it takes a second to sort of appear. I mean, in vibey sort of song setting, then sure, it's cool. But if I want to like, if I wanted a scene change to a next section of a song where it's tremolo, I want to hit it. I want it to be on, and that's the only thing I didn't like about it. But other than that, I really dug it, and I really like the way it looks. I think it's pretty, it's got sort of a retro, old school grill going on, and it's sexy. I think the chicks are gonna dig it.
Hey, this is Taylor Locke from the bands The Roughs and Rooney. This is an early 2000s Gibson Custom Shop SG. It's a 61 reissue, which is when they were actually still called Les Pauls. And I got it on eBay, and the previous owner had changed the bridge pickup out for a Peter Florence Voodoo 59. And it sounds great, so I kept it in there, and I think everything else is stock. I could do a gig with no pedal board with this amp. It's got 2 channels. These sound kind of like old 18-watt Marshalls to me. The second channel sounds more voxy. They're both very touch sensitive, very responsive to changes on pickup selection, volume knobs. The tremolo was really good. It was deep, but it wasn't mushy. It was really robust, really rich, really good note separation and clarity. You could go from playing regular rock things into more complex chords, major sevenths and things like that, and the amp wasn't like imploding on itself and getting mushy. It's clear. It's a good volume. It sounds. It's loud, but it wasn't ever painful or harsh. It was a pleasant, loud sound. The foot switch is a great layout. It has, if you're playing in the first channel, it controls the booster, which was a feature that was lacking in some of the other amps. So instead of bringing a boost or an overdrive pedal with you to the gig, built in, you can get the gain you need for lead playing. Then on the second channel, you have control over the tremolo. But now I'm just thinking, why don't they make a foot switch where you can go between both channels and the booster and the tremolo? You could do anything with an amp like this without the need for a lot of pedals.
Hi, I'm Steve Trovato, and welcome. I brought 2 different guitars today, a T model and an S model, both by LSL. Let's see what happens. Okay, right off the bat, I think this is an outstanding amplifier. It's got all the ingredients to make it sound great, and it's several different styles. My first instinct was to just turn it on, and it sounded pretty good right off the bat. It has a great tremolo built into it, and what I really like is when you use the foot switch for the tremolo, it allows it to come in gradually, so it's not startling. And it's also a very defined tremolo. It's got a very wide spectrum of intensity that you can dial in with it. It's heavy. Oh, it's a heavy one. So be prepared for that. The other thing I really like about it is everything is easily visible from a stage. When you go from a stage, walk back to the amplifier and look at the controls. It's easily readable. You can see what everything does.
Make sure to watch the rest of our Champions of Chime demos and head to premierguitar.com to read our written feature with additional commentary from Justin, Taylor, and Steve.